Your biggest mosquito is here. I told you, Greg. I told you. I told you 2 weeks ago it was gonna happen to your ass, but you didn't listen. No, you didn't listen. You didn't listen. Like Kevin Hart said, you didn't fucking listen. You wasn't ready. You didn't listen. I told you if you keep on, Greg, you gonna fall off your fucking high horse. And just as sure as this drink is called porn star, Greg, you are royally flucked like a slut in a porno, Greg. Okay? Yes. I'm do some Google translating. Google. Greg Doucette is a lying piece of shit, con man bitch. Let's see.
Bread Doucette est
Bread
un
Doucette.
menteur, mec con.
I said Greg, but called you a bread. Yo, boy, Hussein Farhat. Okay. Let me get one thing clear. You really believe that Hussein Farhat is natural, right? You really believe that. Okay. Now you can't be that much of a fucking moron, Greg. You just can't be. And I'm not gonna waste 5 hours of roasting your ass. I'm not even gonna need an hour, well, maybe tops, because I'm gonna talk about everything from your Turk scandal, Greg, to your boy Hussein Farhat. Now, listen, my channel is very small. I don't plan on making a dent, right, in what's going on. I have a few people hit me up and say, "Hey, man, you see what's going on with Greg? Greg Doucette, Greg Doucette, Greg Doucette, Greg Doucette. You is big mosquito, Greg Doucette. You mean to tell me you and Hussein sat down and decided it was wise, very wise, to come up with a plan to troll the people that believe Hussein isn't natural by saying that he was on a 16-week cycle? Your words, Greg. That was your words. Okay. You got people like Ken and KO talking, Sky Herman, the OG of fitness, talking. I'm gonna get Jeff Nipper in a minute, but I'm gonna ask Google Translate to translate "stupid son of a bitch" for me. Stupid son of a bitch.
Fils de P astérisque 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 stupide.
That's you, Greg. A stupid son of a bitch. Let's look at your video real quick. Let me put this up here real quick, Greg. Let's wait. That's not waste no time, Greg. That's not waste no time. Let's put this up here. Gotta go through a stupid.
3 reasons factor meals are greater than protein shakes. My go-to hack for hitting my protein goals.
And so did you get what?
First off, shirt off. Now you guys can't see, I'm gonna add it to in a second. I'm gonna share this tab and I'm gonna add it to the screen. Move myself out the way. Okay. This is Hussein Farhat. This guy went from this to this, as he claimed, in 18 months with nothing but shit in his garage. Now listen. For those of you that have been following my channel for a while, I'm into fitness, right? It's one of the things that I love doing. I'm a certified personal trainer as well. I have yet to meet anyone that can go from this to this in a year and a half, even with the best genetics, even with newbie gains. I don't believe this. I can see 3, 4, maybe 5 years of like consistent hardcore training, just like the anabolic stick said in his video. which Greg called him the anabolic twig. But I think that's kind of funny. But this to this, in 18 months, to quote the Hodge twins, that's a red flag. That's a big red flag. A mighty big red flag. Don't no one go from this to this that quick without some help. Period. And then I think in one of Hussein's video, he backtracked, or Greg backtracked, or I think Jeff Nipper, I'm getting Jeff in a minute, said that it's been like 3 full total years. Well, in 3 years, to put on almost 50 to 60 pounds of lean mass, it's not impossible, but I find it highly unlikely. 30 pounds is about what I would expect in three years of like good die-hard training. 30, maybe 35 pounds. 40 is like you're on point with stuff, right? So that's Hussein Farhat. Now, Jeff Nippert been training for like what, Jeff? Well over 10 years, 15 years, you know, and he put on more muscle than you in a shorter amount of time than you. Just keep that in mind. But anyway, let's listen to Greg Doucette video. And then I'm going to go through and look at Scott Herman's video and Kenny KO's video. Their reactions is what's funny. I want to roast you based on the reactions in your comment section. Let's listen.
Are you now satisfied? Yes, I knew it. Hussein, he wasn't natural after all. Coach Greg and everyone finally got what they were wishing for.
Don't worry, Greg. I'm pretty sure a lot of people is going to come in after our stream and watch this video. And I'm going to make sure to debunk your Turk shit too. Again, for like the 1,000th time. I'm going to make sure that I hit on that Turk shit as well. But I'm going to sit here and watch some of your video because I don't want you to copyright strike me. And I'm going to drink this porn star because, once again, you're being fucked. You're being passed around like a slut on the Playboy channel. You understand that? They is tearing your ass up in the comment section. Running train on your ass. I even left a comment down there. I told your punk ass it was going to happen. You so much in denial. Look at your face. Look at your face. You can't even stare at the camera straight. I see why Allie left your ass now. Mepsogram gonna be next with her pharmaceutical ad. We know that them breast implants and cheek implants and shit she been did. Motherfucker had more work done to her than an old lady knee, hip, and knee replacement surgery. I'm just putting it out there. You know, just putting it out there. Anyway, there you go.
Or hoping for, praying for. The video where Hussein said he was a fake natural, that he'd actually been on performance-enhancing drugs for the first 16 months.
You see how big this motherfucker arms is? And we know you on fucking TRT and HRT because you know you fucked up your nuts, right? Look at all that size, man. Are you fucking kidding me? Even with him being what, like he's a little short guy, like you short, you a man. Little Hussein Farhat's like what, 5'10", 5'9", some shit like that. He ain't that much taller than you. I mean, look at all that size. If you want me to believe he's natural, I can curl 100 pounds for reps. It's on my channel. And I don't even barbell, by the way, with 40-pound dumbbells, and I don't even have arms that fucking big. Now we know genetics play a part in that. Genetics dictate stronger body parts that people have. For me, for by far, my legs, I don't have to really train my legs. I just have naturally big legs, right? But my chest and my back and arms, everything else was lagging. So I've been putting more work in those areas. So genetics dictate how your physique is going to look, where you may hold the more muscles at, the most muscle. But even on performance enhancement drugs, as your whole body tends to grow from testosterone and growth hormone, all that fucking bullshit, very few naturals, unless they bulk up and do a significant cut the right way, it's going to have arms that big. From going from a twig, I mean, he went once again, he came from this to having arms the size of fucking small watermelons. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, let's listen.
They'd done 300 milligrams of test, 300 milligrams of DECA, and 300 milligrams of EQ. That, on top of that, he had done 50 milligrams of Anavar and 50 milligrams of MK677.
he wasn't thinking all that shit. Do I think he was taking at least testosterone, maybe a little bit of growth hormone? Yeah. He might have been doing a very low dose, which is, and he's a young cat, so his testosterone is going to be naturally high anyway. He was a newbie, wasn't training, so he started training, increased his testosterone, is already naturally high, and whammo, with maybe a little bit of growth hormone, not blasting too much. Wham, he put on some size. Let's say 6 months into it, 7 months into it, he got off of it. That gives the body enough time to kind of go back to normal levels. He could have achieved this physique naturally in about 5 years of just consistent training and proper dieting. Just being blunt with
you. And so the world reacted. Remember, I wrote this comment on one of these guys' posts.
Scott Herman, he was the first one to get on your shit. That boy from Boston. So this was a lie, by the way. This is why I didn't come out yesterday when I seen all the shit and make a video about it, because I wanted to see the backlash first. So you claim you lied. Okay, you claim you lied. You know, sluts lie too. Baby mamas lie. Wait. Let's do a Google Translate. Lying slut.
Mensonge de marde.
That's you, Greg. You know, you slut whore, Greg. That you. See, sluts lie, hoes lie, cunts lie, guys lie, con men damn sure lie. That's the first time you lie. You know, you remember when you were selling turkey and you called it had some ecty steroids in there, but not no turkey in there, no testosterone in there. Remember all that shit, Greg? You know, lying seems to suit you. Seems to be your MO. But I believe this is you coming out. And Hussein probably came out clean and told you he was taking some shit. Maybe not all of this, but something. You went along with it until you just couldn't take the heat no more. And then guess what you did? Came out with it. Ratted on your own sales partner.
And I did that comment because I wanted people to go and watch Hussein's video. I thought, you know, if I leave this comment,
yeah, and polymorphism. So now the guy got polymorphism. Bullshit. It's gonna take time to translate, but I said bullshit. Give it time. If it don't translate, I'll come back later.
More people are gonna go and watch Hussein post this video. Without the comment, I feel like there wouldn't have been as much engagement. People wouldn't have been talking about quite this much. Now,
so look how you can't look at the camera. Bullshit. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Salope.
So you pretty much lie so people can go viral with the video. Oh, by the way, didn't you say that it's the most viral video right now? I seen that video on Hussein Farhat's channel. It had like 200, maybe 300,000 views. That's not viral. Viral be like it grossed over 1 million views. I don't think Hussein's gonna get over 1 million views because the average person isn't fucking stupid. But he might. He fucking might, but it's not the most watched video of the year. Fuck no, fuck no. Tom Brady can sneeze and post a video and it'll go viral. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce shit just went viral on a podcast like the other week, this past weekend. That went viral. That went viral. Like 14, 15 million people in a couple of days. That's viral. That's fucking viral, Greg. Stop it.
I did not expect that it would be the most viral topic of 2025.
It's not. Look how you exaggerating, right? That's why I put that Trump face on you. and the Rudy Giuliani face on fucking goddamn Hussein Farhat. And did you catch the Goku reference? Your little Turk builder Goku laid out like he, after Goku got his ass kicked by Vegeta, right? He was laying out like this here, in the background, because that's your Turk. Old news. Fucking piece of shit. Didn't do shit. Sensu bean don't help. None of that shit help. Right? Look how you have to look away. You can't even stare into the camera with honest eyes and admit that you was fucking wrong. It's like you got caught in 4K. You remember all that shit? Or you got caught in 4K. Make that 10K. Just saying.
The coming out of Hussein Farhat.
He coming out of the closet. He like men's hoo-has. Damn, keep snitching on him, Greg. Just piece of shit. Keep snitching on him.
And so did you get what you want? Are you now satisfied? Yes.
You gotta take your shirt out because I'm fucking pissed off. I'm fucking satisfied. I didn't see your brother in the comment sections yet defending you like the stoolie that he is. Oh, Editor Steve, bark for you in the comment section all the time. Don't see Marvin coming out. We all know he like dick. We didn't see him coming the fuck out. No, he's a fucking half Prince, half Michael Jackson, that hairstyle. He ain't came out and defended your shit. I ain't seen him at all. Where all them defenders at? Well, you told him not to come out and defend you in the comment section. Huh? Now you got $500,000. Hussein's offering $500,000 for a blood test. Let me tell you something. That lets me know right there that he's desperate for attention. Well, I've been clean young, so I'm gonna pass this over. I'm gonna pay $500,000. So somebody got to afford the bill to get you tested, and then you're gonna pay $500,000. First off, blood work, unless you are a certified doctor that specializes in steroids as well as the rest of the anatomy when it comes to blood work, I recommend not sending shit to Greg Doucette. Don't fall for that. If you don't send me, you're hiding some bullshit. Because I'll be the first one to tell you, there are certain markers that's going to be higher or lower for people, even if they don't take steroids. And this asshole will ruin your credibility by assuming you're on something because one marker was high and the other one was fucking low. Don't send your blood work to a YouTuber who doesn't specialize in blood work. Stress alone can offset a lot of markers. Cortisol crushes your hormones. Just keep that in mind. Training raises creatinine levels, AST levels. It lowers other levels. There are certain things that can offset certain things. Steroids isn't always the answer. But anybody that's dumb enough to send Greg their blood work and he come out and say you're not natural and he ruined your credibility, that's on you. Don't let him bait you in to make money off your stupidity. Period. And Greg, if you think I'm lying, Google is a fucking thing now. I advise you Google a lot of this bullshit.
I knew it. Hussein, he wasn't natural after all.
Fucking ass, because I'm too cheap for YouTube Premium. I ain't paying for YouTube Premium. Fuck the system.
How do you now feel after it was all a hoax?
It was planned to be a video where me and Greg make fun of.
Look. He didn't even clean up after your fucking. You were so desperate to turn the camera on, you couldn't get your suitcase up out of the hotel floor.
Of everyone that's saying that I'm not natural because it just doesn't make sense.
It was made up. Now,
your eyes tell a story. And Hussein looked like he is lost. Hussein looked like he was high in that video. It was just meant to be a prank because, I'm tired of people assuming that, I'm not natural. So it's meant to be a prank. Yes, that's just fucking hilarious.
some of you are thinking, oh, you're just saying it was actually a hoax because the back.
Look at his eyes. Eyes tell the story, Greg. You keep looking away from the camera. You have to think about what you have to say. See, I pay attention to everything. When I'm talking, sometimes my eyes go left or right because I'm thinking about what I'm going to say. You haven't stared at the camera directly for a while and just look and talk. So that tells me that you have to think about everything that you're saying to try to make your story make sense, because once again, you kind of outed your boy when you should have left well enough alone. See, the best thing you could have did, and the best thing Hussein could have done was
not say a fucking thing.
Best thing you could have did, still trying to push your Turk like it's fucking the best shit out there, is
keep your head down and do what you do best, and that's do natty or nots. That what made your channel famous in the first place, Greg.
You could put your subs at the end of the video, you know, because we know you have a supplement line. It's obviously not doing too well. You know, you got a lot of shit boxed up behind you. Normally, you'll have a big shelf of shit behind you, but I noticed I ain't seeing none of that shit no fucking more. At 50% out, you know, you got to give a lot of people their fucking money back, huh?
Backlash and all the different videos and people saying he's a liar and etc. Okay, if you watch the original video, how many times we had to edit out Hussein laughing? He couldn't.
Making all the excuses. Man, I got you, Hussein. I got you. I got you. We're going to edit this shit and you're going to keep laughing. We're going to cut this shit out because, you know, we don't want people to see you fucking laughing. You know, at least Vegan Gains is honest that he's on steroids now. I think he might have been on them for a while, but at least the guy is honest. I don't really care if you're natural or not. Let me make this crystal clear. As a personal trainer, it's just my job to make sure you are training correctly and that your diet is on point and that you can adapt to having a healthy lifestyle. Some people need steroids for health reasons. Some people want steroids to compete. I'm a natural guy. I deal with naturals only, right? But I have come across a few people that are enhanced or is taking low doses of TRT because it's doctor prescribed that I am helping, okay? It's not my job to judge what the fuck you do. And so if you want to take steroids and fuck your nuts up just because you got an image problem and you want to go viral instead of, you know, actually work for a living, you want to make money on the internet. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't think the internet thing will be a thing in the future. I think if you've been paying attention, government's getting a little tight with a lot of shit. Just starting to make you have to verify porn, and YouTube make you have to verify if you're an adult or not and shit. So a lot of people money's gonna get fucked up. Even Facebook done started deleting videos after 30 fucking goddamn days. Right, and they're doing that to save money, and also so you can't try to use them in court for shit. Blah 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 XYZ. Right, but if you have a body image problem and you don't want to actually do something with yourself, you want to be YouTube, TikTok, Instagram famous, and you want to get on the steroids because you have that type of issue, then I think you're fucking the moron. Period. If you're trying to be an IFBB pro, you're trying to compete for Mr. Olympia title, there is no way around you having to go on gear because all those athletes in the Olympia are on gear. They have a legitimate reason why they're pursuing. And in the top 10, they make pretty good, decent money, especially the top 3. You run a few bodybuilding shows, you're paid, you're sponsored, blah, 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 right? So there is a lucrative incentive behind it. But for the average Joe that has a complexion problem, and he or she wants to be famous because of influencers like Greg Doucette or Hussein Farhat or like the Alex Eubanks, to me, that's just stupid. Be natural, live a long life, go to work, get some calluses on your fucking hands, do something with yourself. And you won't have to please the trolls. Because, see, a lot of people on YouTube you're never going to meet. So when you let people dictate your actions, you're giving them the fucking power. Greg does it all the fucking time. Greg can't help but to give people attention, especially if the challenge is bigger than him and he wants some attention. He'll poke, because he's insensitive. He's a sensitive he's a sensitive motherfucker. He needs the attention all the time. So maybe Metzagram ain't doing her job, or maybe Greg just loved the attention of strangers. So much so that he pumps out like 3 or 4 videos a day sometimes. I'm just putting it out there. That's fucking crazy. That's stupid. It's fucking stupid.
Couldn't even remember his cycle. He couldn't remember how long it was. He had no idea. He didn't know about any of this. Now, does us saying this proved that he's a lifetime natural? Nope. There's no proof. There's no blood work dating back to when he first joined the gym. If Hussein had...
Listen, I think his physique is amazing. Right? That one in the mid genetic shit, that's stupid. That's fucking retarded. I think the guy has a decent physique. I ain't gonna say decent, a phenomenal physique. Right? And once again, I don't care if you're natty or not. That's not my job to judge. I really don't give a fuck. Some people don't like being lied to. And the majority of your fans, I'm about to show you in your comment section. Now I'm going to go to Hussein's video and show the comments, and go to Scott, show the comments. Right? I hope John does a documentary on this shit. I tagged him in this video. I hashtag. I hope John tell y'all fuck up. I can't wait for the antibiotic stick to come out with some shit. Right? And Philion and Kenny KO. Right? Some people don't like being lied to. A lot of people that spending money to promote your brand, they felt like they was used and scammed. That's why they're so pissed off. I don't even think most of them care about if Hussein was fucking a natural or not. It's like how the Falcons went to the stadium last night, preseason game, and half of the Falcon fans is pissed off because it was a preseason game and we lost by 3 points. It's preseason. But no matter what, you got fans who invest their time that shit that doesn't matter as an essential. The players matter, try to get them on the team, right? But the overall preseason is for rookies to try to fight for a spot on the main roster. But they don't think like that. I'm investing my time. We need to win, blah, blah, blah. That's how these people feel they're invested in your brand. They feel like you fucked them around when you lied to them just so a video can go viral and you and son can make some fucking money. That's slimy as fuck. That's grimy as fuck. That's petty as fuck too.
Had known that he was going to get millions of followers, I'm sure he would have said, hey, doctor, drug test me, blood work test me every 2 weeks so that when I make this amazing transformation, I'll have all the proof that I'm a lifetime natural. But he didn't expect it, and so he didn't get blood work back then. And so all he can do is post his blood work right now. And
once again, if I was Hussein, I wouldn't have posted shit. See, he let people dictate his actions. That's weakness, one-on-one. He let complete strangers dictate his fucking actions. I wouldn't have posted shit online. I wouldn't have gave you the fucking time of day. Straight up. Fuck you. I wouldn't have gave you time of day to make money off my name. Fuck you. Let them think what they want to think. I know what I did. If they think I'm unnatural, that's on them. I'm not gonna get stuck up 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times a year to complete motherfucking strangers that's not paying my fucking bills, that's not taking care of me. Fuck them. That's the problem with this younger generation. That's the problem with this younger generation. They feel like they have to. I have to show my blood work, otherwise ain't no one gonna believe me. I have to do this because the majority of my fans don't believe me. Had Hussein not did all that, right now, his channel will be booming. He keep his nose to the grindstone, lift some fucking weights, show his physique. He'll probably have more followers and more views now than what he has currently. Period. And I believe now his views from the tank like Alice Eubank. They from the tank. Same with yours, Greg. Your last like 5 videos ain't even go to 100,000 yet. You done fucked your channel. I said 2 weeks ago, and I'm gonna show you my clip. Don't fall off your fucking high horse. I thought Turk was gonna be the reason why you fall off your high horse. No, man. This is fucking just pathetic. This comes from your biggest mosquito, by the way. This is fucking pathetic.
Since I've met him, he's been randomly tested not once, not twice, but 3 freaking times, passed every single time. And I've seen the comments, oh, he just on low doses. You don't understand blood work. If you're on low doses of tests, you're going to see LH and FSH.
You don't understand blood work. You think you do, but you don't. You really the fuck don't. I'm willing to guarantee that. I'm willing to take that to the bank. There is a plethora of things that can raise cholesterol, slow down testosterone, fuck with your sex hormones. There are certain things that can raise testosterone, crush cortisol hormones, fuck your AST up, your ALT a lot of times is liver damage. There are certain things like creatine that raise your creatinine levels, and that can offset other stuff that people might think, oh, he's taking something. You can't just go off of one blood test. It's the overall anatomy of that's going to give shit away. 1, 2, 3 markers, that could be just normal stress. Now, if his blood work is all over the fucking place, like all over the fucking place, like everything's out of whack, then I'm willing to bet, oh yeah, he's juicing through the fucking gills. Everything's being suppressed, everything's out of whack. But 1 or 2 markers? No. Age, lack of sleep, hormones, what you eat the last couple of days, how have you been training? Or is your kidneys filtering like they're supposed to? Are you hydrated, dehydrated? There are so many factors. So many factors. That's why you go to a doctor. That's why you go to a doctor. There are people with natural genetics that they'll have bigger traps. They'll hold more muscle in their traps. But then you say, oh, he's taking the sauce because he have big, juicy traps. Don't send your blood work to unlicensed people for clout. Because this is what happens. You got a hippie, a stone-ass con man who can't even look at the camera directly, right? And honestly admit that he was fucking wrong. He lied for Hussein. He been lying to get paid. Now that his channel's going down, they had to come up with some type of scheme to get views back up. So he pretty much lied to his audience, and now he's backtracking. That's what Greg does all the time. Going a long-winded explanation on why shit is the way that it is. Trust me, I've been watching for a very long fucking time. Used to like his channel. Now it's just a shit show. A real big shit show, Greg. It's like you got a man crush on Togi, especially too. Shit's kind of sick.
Bottom out, you're going to be able to tell exactly what he's doing. It's blood work. You can't fake it. Have you not seen other people try to fake it? And I've exposed them. But hey, you don't understand blood work. I get it.
Man, hey, drink some water, boy. You got cotton mouth. I'm not even gonna say what that looked like. You got cotton mouth. Now, you think you exposed some people with their fucked up blood work, but all you did was give them more clout. See, trying to tear people down when you think you expose somebody, Greg, actually helps their fucking channel. You remember when you tried to expose the Liver King? Liver King became more popular. So much so he went fucking loco, which drove him to Texas to Austin to try to fucking deal with Joe Rogan. And Liver King is still popular. He's like Diddy. The way you look at Liver King now is the way people looking at Diddy. Diddy's new album, by the way, gonna be called Lubrication. And you can be the first one to buy it. Because unlike Ice Cube and no Vaseline, you're gonna need some lube because you done got rotted, Greg. I can't wait to go to these comments and look at your comments. You got rotted, man. You got fucking rotted. You piece of shit. I'm taking John's word. Piece of shit. That's in my goddamn poll right now. But listen, don't send Greg your blower.
And so you still think he's a fake natty. If you think he's a fake natty, still believe it. Whatever makes you feel better about yourself, believe it. And so if you believe he was on all those drugs and that's how he got all those gains, and he simply went off of those drugs and
look at his eyes. If you believe he was on them, I believe that he is not natural. But I'm not gonna go on his page. Hey man, you need to show the blood work. I don't think he's natural. And you know what? Hussein shouldn't care. He shouldn't care what I believe. He should do what he likes to do, and that's lift weights and take pictures and get paid. Not give in to peer pressure, not give in to what people think. Julian, the other guy, Ain't no fucking way in hell that dude's natural. And if he is, I eat my fucking words. Ain't no way. But you know what? I don't see him out right now trying to prove a lot of people wrong. He's not putting money on the line. He already kind of came out and said he's going to shoot for the Olympia. So that tells me he already has some type of ideal of doing steroids if he isn't already on the shit and just got off for a while once his clout started to grow. So if somebody was to test him like a Jeff Nippert, he'll be within the ranges of stuff. But he already kind of told people, yeah, I plan on getting on the sauce. Now, if he gets on the sauce, he gets way bigger, which he probably will. He's young. So he'll probably get a lot bigger than that. Kind of like a Ronnie Coleman, right? He'll probably get a lot bigger than that. He'll go out of doubt. You ain't got to do no blood work. The dude is fucking juice to the fucking gills. So, I mean, just stop. You just not.
Because of this polymorphism that is allowing him to keep the gains, and it makes you sleep well at night. We'll believe it. I mean, I want you to be happy. I want you to still go to the gym and work hard. I don't want you to quit the gym just because Hussein Farhat had better genetics than you.
Let's go to the comments. So I can go to Hussein's video. Let's look at these fucking comments. Let's scroll down. So I left you a comment right here, right? I'm gonna go to the news. I'm here, but I ain't worried about me. Let's see. Can't fake blood work. Yep, Lance Armstrong has passed over 500 plus drug tests, never failed a water grade test until he actually finally got busted. Antibiotic stick. Turk Bill settled in Greg's brain and made him more stupid than when he first took steroids. Oh, damn. Look, another guy unsub. What the hell happened to Greg? I'm done, unsub. You know what? Let me take myself out. I want you guys just to see this. Okay, let's keep going. Bye, Greg. People are barely realizing Greg is greedy now, and not when he started pushing that Turk bullshit. Him and a 19-year-old are definitely on roids. He only defends his friends. Ooh. Hey, this guy, I love Greg, but this doesn't make much sense to me. You seem to have posted a statement out of the blue and then expect all of your fans, etc., to mind read that you were trolling to promote your products. I'm out. Ooh, lost another sub. Oh, man. Oh, I told you don't fall off that high horse. Told you. I told you. Turk soon to be admitted as useless, just like we already know. Thank God you have no kids, because that would be a terrible idea. God damn, went right for the balls. Went straight to the nuts. This is not the marketing tactic you think it was, Greg. Jew said. Oh, man, had to hit him with the Jew. Ain't nothing wrong with Jews, man. You know, ain't that racist shit. Dumber than last time. Oh, man. Who else is sick of seeing broccoli heck? Oh, damn. We came here listening to Greg, and all we gotten for weeks is this shit rammed down our throats. I prefer the 40-minute Turk ass to this. Damn. Because I want honest content and genuine advice for my natural progression. I got a fitness channel coming in October. Stay tuned. Jump on that. I'm a natural. I help you get to where you're going. Or go Jeff Nipper or Scott Herman or Beast Mode Jones, you know, Atleen X. You know, there's a lot of natural channels out there. You just pick the one you like and go there and get advice. Greg is for the enhanced people. Do not come here. I'm telling you, Greg trains, but Greg trains while on steroids. And he'll tell you deloading ain't worth the fuck when deload is actually recommended for naturals. That's, your body grows when you let it rest. It doesn't grow when you're going to the gym. It adapts when you rest. If you're eating right, sleeping right. Cortisol, stress hormones allow the body to adapt over time. Testosterone go down during the day, cortisols go up when you can adjust, and then testosterone balance at night, cortisol goes down. So you have to make sure that when you train, you're not overtraining, that you're training just in your sweet spot. Naturals need rest, relaxation. They need deload weeks. Program being from time to time. That's when you'll make the best gains, and you keep making the best gains. So is he tripling down and saying Farhat is a lifetime natty again? So they posted a video fessing up to using gear in great detail, I might add. Now they're coming back saying it was fess up, that the fess up video was a joke. Yeah, I knew I had a bad feeling about this guy. Damn. Greg is an absolute child. We all know he was a fake natty. You, Greg, are an absolute imbecile for promoting him as a natty. You're acting like a child this whole video as well. I hope people realize that your clickbait shit is just becoming old. Yeah, I mean, and guys, this goes on and 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 on. So now, let's go to Hussein's Farhat channel because I want to look at Hussein. I want to look at his video. Oh, there we go. There we go. Coming out the truth. Okay, guys, check this out. Add it back up here. Okay. Greg says viral, right? 342,000 views. It's not viral. Viral is like 1 million views. So that's not viral. Just saying. Excuse me. We already know it's a fake video. So
leave no sale behind.
We're just going to read the comments. Just want to look at the comments. I don't want to waste you guys' time. This just might be the stupidest publicity stunt I ever seen. Bro actually made a video lying about. This is so weird. Threw Jeff under the bus for 200,000 views. Never trust a broccoli head. The entirety of this is so manipulative. 3 sets of deception until oh man. Harming Jeff's reputation to create engagement is beyond low. This is worse than a girl justifying cheating to her boyfriend. Oh, damn. Lying is her. Oh, shout out to John Bravo. Guys, go sell to John, by the way. It's channel fucking boom. This is going to be a mess. 2 piece of shits. Sha mutas. oh God. 2 piece of shit shamutas. Hey, I hope John, I swear I hope John roasts y'all fucks. I cannot wait. I plan to lie to you to get followers and then make money off of you. Can we cancel Hussein? Tired of this online fitness industry. The dude was called out so many times and lied so many times. He is worse than Liver King. I ain't gonna say that now. Liver King was a motherfucker. Lying till failure. This is so pathetic at this point. Also, you claim Jeff knew it was a joke, but still apologized. Something doesn't add up. Videos like this make me miss the days you could see like to dislike ratios. Oh, you can still see it. There's a plug. That's a plug-in that you put in your browser. Oh yeah. I'm pretty fucking sure this video probably got like 20,000 dislikes to likes. I mean, it's probably all upside down. Matter of fact, let's see the replies. Let's look. I'm pretty sure somebody said something. It is currently 9,803 likes and 33,315 dislikes. God damn. God damn. How can you see them? Yeah, you have to look at it. There is a plugin. I don't know the name of it. There's a plugin that you can get. I think it's the YouTube. Just type in Google YouTube like to dislike ratio plugin. And then you download the plugin, and then you can see it when you put it on your browser, and it'll show you all the likes. You guys owe Jeff a huge apology, putting him down, putting him in this position without letting him know this kind of shitty whether it's a publicity stunt or not. Their credibility levels are going to tank really hard. Oh yeah, it is. This is true disgusting behavior on behalf of Hussein and Greg's side, making Jeff believe Hussein was a fake name and leading him to apologize and just so you can say, psych, we get you. The clickbait worked and we got richer. It's insanely disrespectful and should not be forgiven by Jeff. Damn. Bro, as a community, we have to stand up against this shit and stop watching both Hussein and Greg so others don't replicate what they did and get away with it. Because it looked like they would get away with it with this unacceptable behavior. This is actually sociopathic. I agree with that. Calling Scott Herman Fitness some random YouTube with 3 million subs truly reveal what kind of person Greg is. Scott's like the OG of OG. His channel's not as popular as it was, But if you want some actual lifting advice, check out Scott Herman's Fitness. When I first started lifting weights a few years back, checked out Scott, Beast Mode Jones, Physiques of Greatness. Now he has his own channel, Beast Mode Jones. At Lean X. Fucking, I'm missing Jeff Nippert. It's one more, man. Used to work out with CT Fletcher. CT Fletcher, that's for motivation. I know Pitbull Tourist is on the south, but I still watch his channel for powerlifting and stuff like that. Shit, man. The dude is with Mark Lobliner in the supplement business. Mike Rashid. I should check out Mike Rashid's channel as well. For all lifting advice, those are the channels that I normally look at and shit like that. Why won't people trust me? First and last Hussein video I'm watching. As a Muslim, I am ashamed from your life. Damn. So Jeff never featured you in the video. You got dragged because of it, and then Greg puts out a comment. Get Jeff to take an L, and then you release a video that you were kidding. That guaranteed. Many of Jeff people won't see. Cool, great job, really classy. And it goes on and on and on. Never trust the broccoli hair. Can't afford the test, but just brought a Lambo. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. That was fucking retarded. For the first time, I want to report a video, and I have no idea what reason I reported for. 1 in a million gaslighters, manipulators, narcissists, money, morals, values. What the fuck is wrong with this dude? Thank you for wasting everyone's time. Bro, pro Jeff Nippert. And like I say, it goes on and 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 on. Now, let me go to Scott Herman. You guys can't see the screen. Scott, he just dropped the video 41 minutes ago. You know what? We're gonna do this in real fucking time. Scott Herman just dropped the video 41 minutes ago. I've been streaming for 47 minutes, so he just dropped it. So you know what? Let's check out Scott's video. We're gonna do this in real time. Scott, don't copyright strike me. We're gonna do this in real time.
Hi, I'm Becca Boy Miller, and we're in Toluca
I
Lake.
thought I was subscribed to Scott's channel. I'm gonna subscribe now. I thought I was subscribed.
You, you're cool. And you, I'm out.
Damn.
You know, I think my favorite part of this whole
Kakarot. He's a big Brawley fan, by the way.
stupid situation is Greg trying to troll me, pretending like he forgot my name.
So many times in the video. Now, one thing I did was I posted a comment on, I forget the guy's name. He has
Oh, shucks. I forget that guy's name that I left a comment on his video and replied to it about 10 times. Oh, there's another one too. Check this.
So the world reacted. Remember, I wrote this comment on one of these guys' posts.
I mean, it's really
Scott. Bruh. And you 41, right? You a little bit older than me. You know, you was on the real world, I think, if I recall back in the day. The real world? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was back in the day. Anyway, listen, Scott. You gotta remember, you know, Greg got ETBD tiny little. Wait a minute. Let's. Greg Doucette has little balls.
Grand Doucet a de petites couilles.
Greg Doucette has little nuts. Okay. So you have to excuse his brain foggism, even though he's on TRT. You have to excuse that. You know, Greg drives a McLaren. You drive, I think you still got your Camaro, right? I drive a supercharged 5.0. See, we're Americans. He's Canadian. And so, you know, Greg has this, he had a wreck or some shit. He hit his head and he's narcolepsy. And so he forgets. We have to forgive that. But for some reason, he remembers everybody else's shits, but he forgets people that actually was in the fitness industry longer than what he was, even though he was training and actually put the fitness industry on the map. You want the OG guys you watched back in the day still watched our sub, but I done sub now. And so you have to forget stupid idiots like that. I'm just saying.
funny. I think it's funny, right? Like he thinks he's trying to troll me by pretending like he doesn't know my name, even though we've done videos together. We DM each other. You know, I like the old Greg better. I don't like new Greg. Maybe that's the problem.
No, the old Greg was cool. The new Greg is fucking stupid. He's Turk crazy. He's Turk crazy. John said he was sniffing creatine back in the day, you know, snorting that shit. He might be sniffing the Turk builder shit now. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. So that's probably why he's like that, you know. And then he got that young pharmaceutical ass Mepsogram running around there with the big enhanced tits and ass and cheek reconstruction surgery look like and shit and running around there. So, you know, he got to do something to make money. So he got to act like he don't know people, to fuck over people, to make money, to keep that hot model around, that hot dentist model around. Just saying.
I came into this situation thinking that this was the old Greg from like 4 or 5 years ago when I was doing a lot of videos on YouTube. You guys know it took a small break. Even though I was still posting, I was focusing on my gaming studio that I was building out, right? But I know old Greg was a lot more fun. He used to get a lot more excited on video. Now it's just like blah. And then even this post right here, I didn't even see this post. Bro, just tag me. It's okay.
What they say? What up, Kenny? The thing is, Greg and Jill should have known better. So the fact they doubled down really makes no sense unless it's some massive troll or stunt. Ask Kenny KO. He's on Kenny's channel. When the blood work is perfect and zero regression in physique, the fuck are you supposed to think, bruh? See, this is why you don't try to please the masses. Just putting it out there. This is exactly why you don't try to please the masses, because you got people like this that no matter what you say, no matter what, and this is probably some fat fuck that probably never seen his dick or have some other guy's picture up there that wants you to believe it's him. Some idiot like that who will believe Greg to the ends of the fucking planet. Greg can tell them the sky is purple and it rains blood, and the blood would cure all diseases, like the Virgin Mary blood would cure all diseases, like how South Park was trying to use that as a reference, right? Greg has that type of control over people. So you have to excuse the blind sheep.
Hey, just tag me. I can react to it. It's fine. Bro, take the L. You keep acting like you knew that Hussein was on gear with no proof whatsoever and doubled down after this video. Of course, I'm going to double down, dude. I don't trust anybody. I made that very clear in my first video. I do not trust anyone. I've had friends lie to my face since high school about being on steroids and taking shit. What makes you
now, Scott? I feel you on that. But they'll keep your friend circle very small, which isn't a bad thing. But the eyes alone would tell you if somebody's on shit or not. Their behaviors, their demeanors, the way they maneuver themselves, the way they act, how sensitive they might be. See, all of that can tell you if somebody's taking something. Ward rage is a real fucking thing. Excuse me. The more testosterone you have, normally the more sensitive and the more aggression you're going to have based on high levels of testosterone that sometimes, but most of the time, will increase the adrenaline that's already present at low levels in your blood. So you have a better stimulated nervous system, right? And so you tend to lash out. You tend to be depressed more. Greg's the perfect example. He acts like he's fine all the fucking time, but he complains all the fucking time. So you can always tell when somebody's on something just by being around them, engaging how they act. If they act normal, then 9 times out of 10, they probably not on hardly any of them thing but normal stuff, normal subs. If they always have a reason to complain and to bitch and to be mad about something, and they want the attention on them and shit like that, then 9 times out of 10, they're probably on something. Especially they value the weights over happiness. Yeah, lifting weights a good thing, but if that come before your actual happiness in life, then that's not good.
think that some guy on the internet trying to make money selling supplements, clothing, and online coaching isn't gonna lie to your face. And my favorite part about this video, this is the one that actually that Greg posted, is this clip right here.
Now, does us saying this prove that he's a lifetime natural? Nope.
Hold on, let's play that one more time in case you guys didn't hear it.
Does us saying this prove that he's a lifetime natural? Nope.
This is how you can lose the weight the way you want.
Fucking ads. Because I'm too cheap for YouTube Premium.
And that's the kicker right there, right, guys? Like, at the end of the day, we're never going to know. We're never going to know whether or not this kid was a lifetime natural. I certainly would not stake my entire reputation on the line like Jeff Nipper did for this kid, and that's a whole other thing. We'll talk about that in a second because Jeff did a whole apology. Bro, you are Mr. Science, Mr. Studies. You should have taken one look at these two guys and been like, you know what? I know this video is going to get a lot of views, but I really don't think it's worth putting my reputation on the line.
Now, Scott, I got to play devil's advocate for a second. Because, you know, I sense some hostility between you and Jeff, but that's just me outside looking in. Like I said, you guys are like the upper echelon of the fitness industry and been that way for a while. As a matter of fact, Jeff's channel went from like 2 million, like 7 million, if I've seen his numbers right over the last couple of years. Jeff did say in his videos, is it possible that they was on steroids before? Absolutely. He did say that. But he went off of what the blood work did. And so he kind of played it safe without outright saying that I don't think they're natural. The blood work said, based on what they were, that they was natural. But he did come out and say in the videos that there's a strong possibility, or he believed there's a possibility that they could have been on something, got off, their system got cleaned out, they maintained what they had, and when they went and got tested by him, they all passed the test. So we can't just flame Jeff because Jeff took a gamble. However, him trying to defend his decision, I can understand by using was that Sandow, the Sandow guy from the Olympia Trophy, Eugene Sandow, I think his name. The other guy, I can't think of his name, that he was in the video that Greg just did with the amazing physique in the 40s. So he used that as a defense mechanism. And, you know, it's hard to really go against and say that steroid was a thing in the 1800s when we all know steroids didn't come out till like the late 1940s, early 1950s. That's not to say steroids probably wasn't around. We just didn't know about it. So it's one of those things where a lot of people are mad at Jeff, but I can see why Jeff did what he did. Do I think he'll learn from this and not make another mistake like this? Absolutely. I think he'll move on and not make another mistake like this for as long as he lives, right? But to say that he was fucking wrong for trying to make money off of a juicy subject and to try to promote these two in a positive way, I think that's an admirable thing because he was willing to take a risk. Entrepreneurship is all about taking risks. You should know that. You went into this business, you worked at a gym, then you left that gym, you start making videos, you and the gym owner had fallen out, and you made enough money, enough subs, and you're doing your own thing now. You took a risk. You went all in, you took a fucking risk. And it paid dividends. Jeff isn't hurting for anything. The dude has a very popular channel, a very popular app. He wrote books, so it ain't like it's gonna hurt his credibility to the point to what Hussein's and fucking Greg is. But I can understand why a lot of people are upset with him. But just like you said 2 videos back, because I watched that too, that you want the algorithm to pick up your channel because your views been low. So you jumped into this topic to get views. Hell, we all doing it. We all want some views, right? We want to promote our channels. But we can't just flame Jeff Nipper. And I was going to say that towards the end of the video, but you're about to get into it now. So that's how I feel. Do I think Jeff fucked up? No. Do I think he took a risk? Absolutely. Do I think he was maybe a little bit naive? Yes. Do I believe that Jeff really believed that these guys are natural? No. Otherwise, he would have made that statement about the possibility of them taking something. Do I think him defending his choice of words to push his videos the way that he did by using Eugene Sandow and the other guy as reference points, the most brightest ideal to do? Yes. Eugene Sandow, at least, not the other guy. He could have been on the sauce, but so I'm not gonna flame him like that. I'm not gonna say that he fucked up. I just think he'll be a lot more cautious next time. I think he learned his fucking lesson.
And to prove that these two guys in particular could be 100% natural based on all the bullshit that you put in the last two videos that you put online. So the only conclusion I can really come to is that to some degree, you were involved with the entire situation, the entire publicity stunt.
Now, see, that is a very high assumption, Scott. That is a very, 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 very high and dangerous assumption. Jeff doesn't need money. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna give you a good example of this. I'm gonna show you something. See, Scott, sometimes you got to be weary about what you say. Let's see. Let's look at Jeff Nipper's channel. We gonna do something. We're gonna look at Jeff. We're gonna just look at his views. Okay, we're gonna look at his views. Okay, just his views. He has 7,470,000 subscribers. Okay. I'm gonna share this tab. I'm gonna come back to you in a second. This is Jeff. Okay. That's his channel now. I remember it was like 2 million and shit, right? Okay. So Jeff made a video going back and defending 1.4 million views, 1.8 million views, 1.4 million views, 3.1 million views. Just these videos right here, Jeff made about 100 grand. 5.1 million views. This is way before Hussein Farhat and shit. Jeff didn't need any. He didn't need nothing. 2.7 million, 2.2 million, 3.1 million, 2.3 million, 4.2 million, 5.7 million, 3.1 million. You see what I'm saying? Jeff didn't need no help. 7.1 million, 6.4 million, 3.1. Jeff videos do better than Jeff Cavalier videos. If I'm being honest with myself, guys, Jeff Nipper channel may surpass Jeff Cavalier channel in the very near future because he is growing. His channel is booming. Jeff Cavalier can't amass these views no more. And if you think I'm lying, just type in Jeff Cavalier. And I like Jeff Cavalier's channel. But let's see. Just want to give you an example. Because Jeff Cavalier holds the throne, 14.1 million. Okay, but look at Jeff views compared to Jeff Nipper view. But like I say,
what's up, guys?
Jeff Cavalier don't need no help neither. Don't need no fucking help. 143,000, 265,000, 291,000, 291,000, 443,000, 207,000. So he's doing okay. But nothing like Jeff. And he has 7 million more people. Okay? So I don't think he needed any help, is what I'm getting at. He didn't have to be in on shit. Jeff is rich. Very fucking rich. Now, let's see. I don't want to close the video, so I'll do this here. I'll do it this way. I don't want to close the video because I'm almost done with this live stream anyway. I got some final words for Greg Doucette. Let's see something. Okay. And this isn't throwing shade. Okay. I'm not throwing shade. But I got a fair is fair in love and war. Okay. You have 2.8 million subs, almost 3 million. 3.8 thousand views, right? 3,800 views. Like your channel's bigger than mine, so your channel's going to do view. Almost 60,000, 10,000, 81,000, 9.9 thousand, 10,000. You're not hurting neither, but your channel ain't what it used to be. I can go back a few years back and I might see some 100,000 views, 12,000, 24,000, 3,000. So I don't think It's a money thing. You don't need it. I know you got a programs and you got books and ebooks and stuff. So I know you make money in other places. But what I am saying is your channel compared to their channels, those guys are not hurting. So that's a very big assumption. Jeff is getting paid. Jeff can drop a video today about this whole situation and it might get 10 million views and it can be 3 minutes long. So that's a very, very dangerous assumption there. I'm just saying. Yeah, I remember that, the Gym Sharp Bros. I remember that. Wasn't Mac August supposed to do a bodybuilding show with Beast Mode John? I remember you and Beast Mode John had beef back there. I know y'all since squashed that, but did that ever really fucking happen? I can't remember if that fucking happened or not. It'll never come back. TikTok done seen that shit. It'll never come back. No, I haven't read it. Let me see. Incredibly disappointing. I guess this is where you all get to say I told you so. I'll go ahead and take my big fat L for defending Hussein. There's nothing wrong with that. Say it again. I believe Jeff didn't know. Just saying. For what it's worth, I do think this is the most likely just a very stupid publicity stunt from Greg to keep people talking about this. But it doesn't matter at this point because now the people like me who thought Hussein probably was natural will join the legion of doubters. I still think Hussein physique is achievably naturally. It is, even if he isn't. But no worries. I'll still hold my L. Hey Jeff, keep doing you, man. Keep doing you. Keep doing you. And there's nothing else to read because Scott heads behind. But let's see. But Scott, those videos ain't as popular as the ones I showed on my channel. That's exactly why I'm saying you're using these two videos as a reference point for your argument. But if you scroll down, he got some 7.8 million, some 3.4 million, some 5.6 million videos. So he didn't need help. He didn't need help at all. Just saying. I hope that I sense that you and this is my assumption. I sense that you feel like you was left out because they didn't involve you into any of these videos. That's what I'm feeling. That's how I feel. That's just my opinion. That's my assumption. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Because like I said, you're eyeing those two videos, but if you go back and look at Jeff's channel, Jeff got bukus of money. Bukus. So it seems like to me, you feel pissed off because didn't nobody include you in anything. And like I said, I think Jeff was just doing what he normally does. Bring people on his channel. He just did a Larry Wheels thing not too long ago. Like bring people on his channel and try to give him a little bit of exposure. Those that made it to that popularity, try to give them some exposure and try to get into their world, like Will Tennyson and the other guy, Jesse James West. So, you know, it's nothing that Jeff doesn't do. So I don't see why you would feel that way. I hope it's not jealousy though, Scott, because that's not good. That's one of the what the one of the 7 deadly sins or some shit like that. I hate fucking ass, man. I'm not paying for YouTube Premium because I'm too cheap to do that shit. Now, once again, we can assume that. I wholeheartedly believe that Jeff probably knew that, hence the reason why he said what he said in his videos. There is a chance that they probably was on something and got off a few months back. He said that. But he's not going to just outright say anything, damaging somebody's credibility. So he went off the blood work and said, this is what I see in the blood. So based on blood work, they're natty. But he has his doubts, hence the comment towards the end of the video. You guys keep overlooking that because you guys want to bash Jeff Nippert. That's I mean, come on, man. You got ears. That's why you got 2 orifices right here and 1 mouth. Listen before you speak. Just saying. So everything you say, just support what I said. He did all that because he did have doubts, which is why he made that statement. So you are agreeing with my assessment. Don't tell us you can't comprehend without telling us you can't comprehend. That's all I'm saying. God, you blinking a lot. I know when people blink a lot of times it's because they're thinking about what to say. Could be a Tourette's type thing, hereditary type thing. You have to blink like 5,000 times. Maybe the light in your face, maybe your eyes are dry, you know. But blinking like this here and twitching a little bit is like your adrenaline's high and you're irritated and you have to think about what you got to say, or your brain's moving like at 1,000 miles an hour. Take a deep breath and calm down. Revival Fitness, calm down, my guy. It ain't that serious, bro. Like you like red them up, like you about to blow your top. Calm down, bro. No, Jeff not dumb. He's nowhere near stupid. But once again, why would Jeff have to lie to make money? You just said all his YouTube shorts, his Instagram posts, even if he's on TikTok, which I don't know because I don't have TikTok. I have Instagram. I'm not on it, but so he makes money on multiple platforms. He has a book, a food app, fucking a plethora of things. Jeff doesn't need to play a ploy on people to get paid. That's why y'all argument has no ground to go forward with. Everything you're saying let us know that Jeff had his doubts. So why are you upset? Seems to me y'all two feel like y'all was left out of some stuff. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. He don't need a bride. About to end this last week. And that's where I agree. I agree. I think if he would have just buckled down and did that, that would have been an amazing transformation in 3 to 5 years. But some people just need money and they need a quick lick. Maybe his life wasn't going that good, so he chose to give him the sauce. Just saying. Just saying. Anyway, I'm gonna end it with this because I'm done with that. I'm gonna end it with this. There we go. I'll put it to you this way. It's gonna be a lot of shit that's gonna come out in the next couple of days. Whole bunch of shit. A lot of shit. Okay. Tons of shit. It really shouldn't matter that much, but for some reason, people just want to know who's fucking who and who's taking what. Now, I'm only making this live stream because of Greg fucking Doucette. If it was anyone else that wasn't as so fucking as a nonchalant asshole like Greg is, I probably wouldn't waste my time with this shit. But since Greg been going around parading around like a fucking cheerleader, like a fucking cheerleader. Matter of fact, I want that. Greg Doucette, the bitch cheerleader. I didn't say that. God damn. Greg Doucette, the bitch ass cheerleader. Give it time.
Greg Doucette, la pom-pom girl de merde.
The pom-pom girl de merde. Running around like a fucking cheerleader. All right. You can't help yourself but to roast that garden on. Credibility is gone. It's gone. It went foof, just as wide as a gay man's asshole. You just been foof. Ass beating games about that asshole shit. He stuck a whole banana in his ass. Well, he tried to. We seen it on camera. We all seen that live stream years ago. But that's what it's like. It just went foof, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye credibility. All because you couldn't leave well enough alone. Lastly, Greg, your Turk shit. And I said this in my last live stream a couple days ago. Turk doesn't do her shit. Nothing. I take muscle text, alpha test, testosterone boosters. Okay. And all I know is recovery. I recover better. Which will get me back in the gym a lot quicker. It helps to balance my cortisol to testosterone ratio. And you can just up your zinc a little bit, but too much zinc can be a bad thing, right? That's a trace memory. You don't need a lot, but it helps with testosterone production. So upping your zinc a little bit or taking a dose of zinc, 25 milligrams, right? Which is close to the maximum you want to take a day, will help with testosterone production. It will help blunt some cortisol. So I'm not going to say that shit's going to help me put on, I don't know, 20 fucking pounds of lean mass. You know, I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, yeah, it'll build my arms. It'll make my arms, 20 pounds bigger. It'll make my legs. It'll make my legs. If I can show you my legs, it'll make my fucking legs. Fucking. Bad had leg day. 50 pounds bigger. They don't do that shit. Test boosters ain't gonna do that fucking shit. They don't do that fucking shit, man. You gotta stop that bullshit. Yeah, you gotta stop with that Turk shit. Better than creatine. Get the fuck out of here. Get the whole fuck out of here. Get the whole fuck out of here. Just because you get from Uzbekistan doesn't mean that other sellers isn't getting the same Turk. They might be sourcing through China because it might be a little bit cheaper, but guess what? They're probably getting the same Turk from Uzbekistan because Uzbekistan and China are trade partners. It's all in the same continent of fucking Asia, dipshit. So if it wasn't you, Greg, nobody probably would be talking about this shit. But since you was the poster boy for Hussein Farhat, right? The poster child for him, that's why you're getting flamed. Now, I hope your channel doesn't go down the shitter because I don't like that cancel culture shit. But I do believe that a lot of people is going to stop fucking watching you for a while. And if I were you, this would probably be one of those times where I will reevaluate myself, get off YouTube for a while. You have made your millions. Go away for a while and reevaluate your fucking self. If I were Hussein Farhat, I would just apologize, prepare for some serious adjustments to your income, right? Somebody will hire you as a sponsor, right? Because Greg probably won't be able to afford you after this shit for a while. So Gymshark, somebody will pick you up as a sponsor and just roll with it. That's be my best advice. To Jeff Nipper, just keep doing you. I don't think you did nothing wrong. I just think you were just a little bit bamboozled. But I believe that you knew they wasn't natural. Hence why you went through all the precautions and hence the statement you said in your video. See, I can comprehend a little bit better than Greg Doucette can and other fucking people. But if I were you, I wouldn't make this mistake anymore because otherwise I would hate for your channel to go down the shitter. It's only up right now. Like, dude, you're booming. You are booming. I use some of your techniques when I train. Like, you're booming. So ignore the haters. Ignore the trolls. Ignore that shit. Trolls have no life. There's a bunch of fucking garden gnomes that's sitting down in the fucking basement jacking at the Dungeons and Dragons all the time. That's what they do. They fucking trolls. Half of them don't live, and the ones that do live, physiques look like shit because they don't want to change their diet. And they don't want to really put in the hard work to do what they got to do. So they look like shit. And just because you achieved a certain physique, they couldn't. So they'll assume you're on steroids. That's normally what fucking happens. They think they know how to train. I see people in the gym all the time on a fucking goddamn incline set this high, holding the fucking incline like this here, cutting their calories potential of burning in half because they don't want to engage their core and let the thing go and lower the speed down to engage their core so they can work a little bit harder to burn more fucking calories. I see it all the time. Half repping ass motherfuckers. Not training like they supposed to. That's why their physiques look like shit. Because they see people on steroids doing long length partials like this here. And their physiques growing because they got that extra ump of testosterone exogenously, right? But they're doing the same shit and their arms look smaller than mine. And they wonder the fuck why. Because they're not training like they're supposed to. They see they steroid guys training with half reps and think they can do it and think they're going to achieve the same physique. I ended with this, guys. Genetics matter. It matters to where you're going to hold the most muscle or what body part will look the best when you train it. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things when you're trying to build muscle, right? If you're trying to build a whole physique, all muscles build the same. You break them down in the gym, you give it protein outside the gym, and you focus on rest and relaxation. If you have to take steroids, have a good reason. And you don't have to tell nobody your business. Hussein should have shut the fuck up. He should have just stayed the fuck quiet. That's what Hussein. He should have put a mic on her and just stayed the fuck quiet. And say, well, fuck them. Let them believe what they want to believe. I'm going to keep doing me. Fuck strangers. So that's all I got. Greg, don't fall too deep into the ocean because you're falling off that high horse, Greg. Those piranhas are gonna eat your ass alive. But you caused this storm, Greg. You caused this storm. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this last little thing. I'm gonna share this last little thing because I'm about to get out of here. I got shit I gotta go do. I'm gonna share this last little thing, Greg. This last little thing. I want you to see. I said this 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna find the clip before I share the stream. I said this 2 weeks ago. Here it is, 10 days ago. 10 days ago. Let me cut this down and let me go get up here and let me find it real quick. Let me find it. Let me find it. Because I want you to hear me, Greg. Let me find it. I'm talking about you right here. Let me find it. Let me find it. It's right here. I'm gonna find it just for you, Greg. I'm gonna find it just for you, Greg. I want you to hear it. Let me find it for you, Greg. I want you to hear this from me. Let me find it for you, Greg. Let me find it for you, Greg. I want you to hear this, Greg. Let me find it for you, Greg. Let me find it for you, Greg. Here we go. I'm getting close. Here we go, Greg. Let me find it for you, Greg. I want you to hear. Here we go. Let me find it for you. Right here. Here we go. I want you to hear this, Greg. Right here. Yep. I want you to hear this, Greg. I want you to hear this. I'm gonna share it just for you, Greg. I'm gonna share it just for you, Greg. This is what I said Asia 10 days ago, Greg. I want you to hear I'm married to an Asian. She's Japanese, but I'm married to an Asian. I want you to hear it. Asia is Asia. 10 days ago. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Get out of here. I want you to hear it. You just don't fall too high off your high horse, Greg. Because there's a whole bunch of piranhas waiting to eat your ass up. Or as my boy Shot John Bravo always call you motherfuckers, piece of shit shamutas. Musini, motherfucker. How's your life? I mean, sucking my dick, Greg, in case you wonder what the fuck that means. Said that 10 days ago. Don't fall off that high horse, Greg. You fell off that motherfucker, Greg. So my advice to you, Greg, is get ready to swim. Because you going to fall into some deep-ass motherfucking waters, Greg. Tell Instagram not to leave your side like Allie did. But I kind of understand why Allie got the fuck out of there. You're going to go through some shit, man. And I wish you well. I hope your channel doesn't die because I actually enjoy you being stupid on the channel. But it's not going to look too good for a while. Take some time off of YouTube. Kind of get away from some shit and try to enjoy some downtime for a while. Because they is fucking you raw in those comments. And it's going to get worse. You ain't seen shit. Every video from here on out that you post gonna be more comments. It's gonna be more church scam comments, and it's gonna be more fake natty comments on Hussein Farhat. It's gonna get so bad you probably gonna turn your comments off. Like you done fucked yourself. Same for Hussein Farhat. Same for him. I would get off social media for a while and just let it blow over. That's what the fuck I do. Anyway, it's been fun, guys. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my motherfucking weekend. Probably make me know one of those porn star drinks. Because unlike Greg, I ain't getting fucked in my ass like that. I ain't do nothing that stupid. I ain't have my asshole wide up for everybody to get ready to run up in there like a Hershey Highway, choo like a Hershey Highway because you were fucking being a moron, Greg. Right? You was waiting and waiting, and I kept telling you, and you had your ass bent over, waiting to be ran in like a slut on prom night, Greg. That's what you did. That's what you did. Now you gotta deal with it, motherfucker. You gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with it. So I'm gonna go maybe another porn star and go fuck my wife probably because you know my dick actually works. I don't need no blue pills to get it up. So anyway, Greg, you had yourself a mighty good day. This been your boy Savar Matner. I know this live stream will get more views after I get off. You guys have fun laughing, but in all honesty, no death threats to Greg. We don't condone no death threats. Don't try to cancel the man. Don't do all that punk ass shit. Just enjoy the roasting of Greg. That's what we do. Just go to the comments, get you a good therapeutical fucking laugh. Don't threaten the man's life. None of that stupid shit. Same for Hussein Farhat. Don't do all that. Go get y'all some good laughs in the comment sections. And enjoy the rest of y'all day. You guys have fun. Especially for a man. I'm out of one. Peace.